Did you know that preterm births are one of the biggest threats to children's health today? And in Fresno County, minorities experience preterm births at a much higher rate, which is why the Fresno County Preterm Birth Initiative, along with the AfricanAmerican Youth Leadership Academy, was created with the goal of reducing preterm births in our local communities. And here to tell us more, we've got from the Fresno County Preterm Birth Initiative, Olga Nunez, along with Sharayla Nicholson. She's a graduate of the African-American Youth Leadership Academy, Jessica Smith. Right, Sharayla,
Yes.
tell us your title.
I'm on the advisory committee.
There you go, the advisory committee. I just wanted to make sure I had everyone's title correct, because this is such an interesting initiative, and I love how you have partnered with the academy to bring awareness to this, Olga. Why is it that minorities suffer from preterm labor more so than anybody else?
That's a great question. I think that's what the Preterm Birth Initiative is here, is to actually try to figure out why, because we still don't know exactly why so many babies are being born prematurely.
Yeah.
But we do know that our African American babies, or Latinos and our Asian babies have the highest preterm birth rates.
Wow. And preterm meaning?
37 weeks and before.
Okay.
That's considered preterm birth.
Okay, so the normal is 40
weeks.
40 weeks,
So
okay.
we want all mommies 40 weeks.
And those 3 weeks make a big difference, Sharayla, right?
Right.
Because in the development of the baby, so much happens within those 3 weeks. Jessica, you're 6 months along. Congratulations. What does this initiative mean to you? And tell me about your involvement with the academy.
My involvement with the academy, first of all, the initiative means a lot to me because I've experienced preterm loss with twins at 5 months, and I didn't know that in Fresno County that it was high. I did not know it until I found this program. So for me to go to it and learn and sit down and process and understand, like, we don't really know, but some of it is, we think it's due to pollution and things we may possibly eat, was mind-blowing a little bit because I never thought about that because I have a son. And then my involvement, it's making sure I let other people know that you're not alone. I've experienced it. If you have, you can just come and share and be open with it.
And that's why it's so great that you're here today.
Yes.
Because, you know, it's very personal for you, and to share with our viewers means a lot. Thank you for that. Sharayla, tell me more about the academy and what you hope these women learn.
You know, as an advisory council, we worked, you know, long and hard together to figure out, okay, what are some possible options that we can educate young women, older women, on how they can be prepared and educated on preterm births and what women can do before. So Ayla was something that, you know, we looked at the curriculum. We made changes to the curriculum to make sure that they are serving and educating the demographics that we want to reach. So it's really important to, one, educate, empower, and for the women to have a network of folks to say, you know, if I'm experiencing even let's say discrimination at a healthcare facility, then I'm educated on the issues. Secondly, I'm empowered so I can speak up for myself. And then thirdly, I have a network of other women that I can go to say, hey, maybe this happened. If it's stress, because a lot of times stress on Black women could be one indicator of why preterm births are happening. Then we have a network that women can pull from and say, hey, I'm experiencing this. Can you share some things with me?
Yeah, and some advice.
Yeah.
Women, we love to take advice from other women, don't we, Olga?
Yes, we do. And I think part of the initiative taking into the academy and all of the feedback that the advisory committee gave us was, how do we then help and support our African American families? And so the academy, this is a second cohort that we have, so we're very excited about that.
When you say second cohort, what does that mean?
So we started the first cohort, so the first group of women that Jessica went through and already
You're a graduate, right?
Yeah, she's a graduate. And now we're very excited because we're starting our second cohort next week.
Okay, so are you taking more women? Okay, yeah.
Yes, and we're taking young women, we're taking professionals, we're taking college students, because if you're a female African American, you're already high risk of having a preterm baby.
Wow.
So we want to educate as many families and as many women as possible. And I also think for us as the initiative, we want to make sure that we create this space for these women, right? Because we want to make sure that they do get educated, and it's not that they don't want to, there's just nowhere to find this type. So in Fresno County, there's no other academy.
Well, we're happy and very fortunate that you all are here. And if you want to find out more about AILA, which is the academy, where can they go?
So we have two, I want you to call my cell number.
Oh my, you can put a cell number up on the screen. Okay, go ahead, Olga.
It's on the flyer as well.
Okay.
So it's 559-228-2161. Okay, and then also another alternative number, which is 559-545-8515. So we want to make sure that everybody calls. Let us know. We have the launch, so the kickoff of the event will be tomorrow.
Tomorrow, what time and where?
6 p.m. and it'll be at the Legacy Commons.
Legacy Commons, 6 p.m. Legacy Commons is located where?
Right next to Edison High School.
Okay, easy breezy. We know where that's at. Ladies, thank you so very much for being here. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Good luck to you, Jessica. Good luck to you with your little baby boy. Love it.